Hello everybody, this is Kathy. I actually like the spelling name better. Anyway, welcome to my 11th Flosstube video. It is Sunday, April 30th, and tomorrow the craziness begins. So, it's been a crazy couple weeks for me, but I managed to do a little bit of work, and I have a finish. I'm so excited about the finish. As well as I have my list. So this is case number 1, and this is the craziness that is known as Maynia. So work has been crazy. Maynia is coming up. There's 1 week in there that I'm traveling, so I was very conscious of the projects that I picked and making them small and portable, and the key is to try to get things done. So that's been my kick lately, and I've also been trying not to change it up, move my rotations as much. If I'm still feeling it, I'm working on it. So let's jump right in. What should I do? Oh, yes. So this camel is joining me today. I don't think we have a name for the camel yet, but my mom over Easter break went with my aunt and uncle, or 2 of my aunts and my uncles, an uncle and 2 aunts over to Dubai for 4 days. Now, me and Jack like to go eat, and we like to do tasting menus, and we like to go to James Beard Rewards, so they're pricey. I guess not as pricey as Dubai, because I guess my mom went to, I think the whatever the tall building is in Dubai, and in order to go in and see the building, there was a price tag of a meal for $200 per person. So I was like, oh, that should be a very nice meal, right? $200 here buys you a very nice meal. And that's not including alcohol, right? No, it was a buffet. So she was like, it was really expensive. I guess Dubai is one of the most expensive cities to go to, so no expense. Anyway, so that's the craziness. Reading. Let's see, what have I been reading? I've been rereading some things. I also read the newest Gina LeMan, The Shade of Pink. I don't know if I mentioned that last time. And then I also read Faking It, the new one by Carly Phillips and Erica Wilde. Loved it. Read it in one night. It was a little short for me, but not too bad. Alright, so anyway, let's get on to this craziness, because I'm trying not to make this too long, but it might be a little long because I've got piles here. I've got the piles down here of what I worked on, my finish, and some whips up here. The new stuff, all the stuff, all the projects that I'm working on. So basically I've got this spread around me in my kitchen table. So, whoa, that was not good. Did you guys all survive that? That was a little bump. Sorry. Because basically I've got you guys balanced on a 3-tiered buffet table. So, now granted, the cell phone fell and then the cat bumped off because Verdi was chilling right over here before the phone fell. So we gotta be very, very careful. Don't shake the table. Let's hope the phone doesn't fall again. So I apologize for the abruptness. Alright, I guess let's start off what I've been working on since the last time I talked to you guys. One thing I worked on is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Summer Beach Party. This was a sampler that they released last year. This is what I got done. Basically, I got more of the popsicle sticks that were done up here, as well as run around the sun, and I think I was slowly... No. Okay, that looks neat. I guess I have one more piece up here I gotta finish, and then I got the sun to fill in, and then obviously I got more to go. So work and done. Work on that. I also worked on, which I did last night, is Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries. Yeah, I'm gonna call myself a pumpkin addict for the lovely ladies of Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, because I'm not sure what we call ourselves, but pumpkin addict sounds great because this is their national park sampler. I'm way behind, but I did manage to finish the trees. I probably have to put the trunks in, and I finished the U. So I did that a little bit last night. Jack had a game night, so me and Ollie had Ollie Day. So this was what I worked on after we went upstairs because he likes company. them before while he falls asleep. So that's that. And then this is what I was taking with me to work. I might have. Okay. I don't know why this is going to keep falling, so I have to figure out a way to keep you guys stable. Very stable. Sorry, blow up. My wig blew up on my face. And you guys want to be? Okay. This will have to work. This won't fall. If you saw how I have this precarious. Okay, anyway. So this is where I have gotten on Carolyn Manning's. Okay. This seems okay. So this is my progress on. Whoops. Probably should rotate this. See if I can move these threads out of the way a little. Not really. Anyway, so this is where I am on Carolyn Manning's Winter Garden Labyrinth. This is being stitched on 32 count Joblin in the Caramel Macchiato way from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. This has been like my go-to neutral color for a while. Didn't work. I actually frogged. I feel so bad. I posted on Instagram my progress on Happily Ever After, and the ladies from Frosted Pumpkin liked it, and then I frogged it because it was blending in and I wasn't loving it enough, so I haven't restarted it yet. Haven't decided what fabric. I might just go ahead and order the fabric that it's called for and start it that way. I find that it works better, except for in the case of Pumpkin Passport. I didn't quite like it, so we'll see. Anyway, so that is basically, one more whip that I've been working on. Hold on, putting this stuff back in my Erin Lane bag. It's her sweater bag. Alright, so the other one, it's just easier if I move you guys. Sorry if you're going to get a little headache. So, alrighty. Here is my progress on, let's do this, on my Heaven and Earth, A Little Light reading. Basically, I'm starting on the bottom. Let's see. There we go. That's better. So this is basically a lot of what I worked on. I filled in a little bit over here. So far, so good. Right, moving you guys back. All right. So, now I should go to my. So I actually bought a Edmonds. I think it's the Edmonds Stand, which I like it when I'm sitting on the couch. Not so much when I'm stitching in bed, but that's one of the only ways that I can comfortably have a 13 by 17 frame. The 8 by 8 and the 11 by 11 works for me. All right, here is my finish. This is the Frosted Pumpkin Citrus Summer Sparkler Party. And this is being stitched on a 16 count piece of Legacy Ada by Picture This Plus. So basically, I'm being very economical. I have, All Hallows Eve up here. I have Summer Sparkler here. And I'll probably do Sweet Tooth later on this side. Or I'll do the Halloween couple. I haven't decided which one. Or, if there's enough room, maybe I'll do the macaroon one. Because there should be plenty of space. Ooh, the macaroon one. Maybe I'll add that. So, that leads me into my Maynia Plans. Subject to change, because now I just thought I'm like, ooh, the macaroon one. Okay, so, my Maynia Plans. So, since it is 2017, my wacky idea was to work on 17 projects in the month of May. 17. Out of those 17, 7 are new starts and 10 are whips. Some of them, and then I purposely tried to fit in some of the starts that I did from last year's Maynia, because I have way too many whips. Yes, I'm going to admit that. Am I going to stop starting new things? Heck no. No. I love starting new things, It's like I'm like the dog in the movie Up. squirrel, squirrel. You start, ooh, let's start, you know. So I think that's why I'm working on trying to get a whole set of DMC, which I think I'm most of the way there. There was a 20% off your whole purchase from Michael's, and I didn't go because I'm working on my list right now of which ones I'm missing. So I haven't figured out in what order I'm starting. So the one I do know when I'm starting is on May 15th. I think I figured out what I'm calling this title of this video. Pumpkin Addict and Maynia Plans. So obviously the Amanda and Ashley, the lovely ladies from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, have released a pie baked goods sampler. My God, it came so cute. There was a sticker on it, says, you know, fresh from the oven. So basically it's called Sweetest Pie. It starts on May 15th, which coincides with when my test trip is. So my plan is probably just to take, and I leave on the 15th, so I might just take this with me, and that might be my only thing, and be very compact. I can fit it in my work bag and not be a problem. So I'm going to, basically I'm knitting it on the called for, not making any substitutions. I'm knitting it, why do I always say that? I'm stitching it on the called for fabric, which is Picture This Plus 28 count cashel linen in the Crystal Sands colorway, and you can see the sparkles, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And then I got the Weeks Dye Works at Claus. I bought the Weeks Dye. Now, I do have to admit, I love the fact that the ladies are actually now offering a pattern and the fabric. Love it. Thank you, because obviously buying the whole kit was great if you don't have a large stash, but starting to have a stash. I have lots of DMC. So it's just a matter of me going through that might be one of my organizational account stashes, is to start moving my DMC from all these little plastic bags of stuff that I'm working on, the ones that I haven't worked on, into the big old box. Probably I'm going to start working on my blog and actually putting up every Thursday. I think there's a hashtag Threadbox Thursday. Organization, how I organize. I think I showed a box the other day of, you know, how I organize each of my HAEDs and my big box. I think it might be, you know, little things. Anyway, that I know is working on the 15th. The rest of these starts, I have no idea when I'm going to start them. Okay, so let's start with the okay, so the first one is, now, these are in no particular order of when I'm actually going to start them. I will probably I'll try to post in the Stitch Mania group, as well as on Instagram, which one are my starts. Basically, I have 7, I'm stretching it to 8, and there's a reason for that, so. Alright, so first one I want to start is called Mrs. Claus's Merry Outfit. So it's basically 3 outfits by Shannon and Christine. So my plan is to stitch it on Fog, a 28 count Lugana from Picture This Plus in their Fog colorway. I have to double check to make sure that it's going to be big enough, but this is what I'm planning on stitching it on. Hopefully it is big enough. Let's see, I got the material here. Oh yeah, it should be fine, because it's supposed to be on 14 count, and this is 28 count, so equivalent. It's 9. It's supposed to be 9 by 4, so this should be perfect. There's Krennic, there is beads. I think instead of the French knots, I'm probably going to do, since it is white, something else. I haven't figured out what yet, but I don't do French knots. They don't work well. Maybe I can leave it and then I can do it later. I don't know. So that is new start number 1. New start number 2 is going to be Cloudsfactory and their Mario, Super Mario Brothers Mario, Super Mario, the extended version. And that's going to be stitched on 28 count Joglin in the Storm colorway by Picture This Plus. Yes, I keep my fabrics in the plastic. So that is 1, this is 2, oh no, it's 2, 3. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. So I've been bobbinating as much as I can. Probably need to do a little bit more bobbinating. So this is going to be 2 more. So, and these are going to be actually, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stitch these on the same piece of fabric. So first one is Country Cottage Needleworks and their Snowmen Trio. Because, you know, I can stitch winter and Christmas and Halloween all year long. And then the other one is Country Cottage Needleworks, their Christmas cookies. And that's going to be stitched on 32 count Lagana in the Toasted Almond colorway from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. Basically what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to try to stitch this one first in the top half. And then stitch this on the bottom. And if there's room on something else, then I'll try to find another small ornament that I can add on to later. Because these will become blocks. So I don't need as big of a margin, and I do need to bobbinate. These. Classic Colorworks or Gentle Arts. I'm not sure which one this is. Classic Colorworks. I need to. I leave them as is because it's already cut for me. I am following them on Instagram, and I do like the fact that they're going to do it in a spool. That would be awesome. Can't wait for them to come out in the spool format. Alright, so that is start 3 and 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5. Now, the last 2 starts, or the last 3 potential starts, 2 starts, 3 starts, is last year for Maynia. I started and finished one of the Star Wars ships. It was a set of 6 that I got. So this isn't quite even, but it's Cathyized. Or it's unique to me. So what I'm planning, because there were 6 in the pattern that I bought, but I only really like 5 of them. So what I'm thinking of doing, again, same piece of fabric, is, alright, let's see, sorry, I would show this to you, but I got them off of Etsy, off of Dinosaur Spaceship. I'll put the links below. I got lots of typing. So I finished the TIE Fighter, started working on the Rebel X-Wing, and the other 3 that I want to do is the Death Star, the Star Destroyer, and the Millennium Falcon. So I think my plan is to put the Millennium Falcon here in the middle, and then put the Star Destroyer and the Millennium Falcon here. So this will be 5, and that's the other ones. And these are quick, so this is probably, my plan is that when I go for my test trip to New York City, I will then take the Star Wars ships and the Sweetest Pie, and that will be what I travel with. And then I could take my little portable little travel bag of stuff. Maybe throw an extra pack of needles in just in case, you know, we lose them. That's that. So the rest of the whips that I am going to be working on. So last year I started the Tardis, and then I didn't pick it back up. I basically started it and worked on it once or twice, and then didn't pick it back up. So we're going to continue working on the Tardis. Not sure if I need to bobbinate these threads because I might already have them bobbinated in my box of threads, box of DNC. Okay, I'm going to work on my Country Cottage Needleworks, the Pie Menu. I basically got most of this done. I don't have the border done. I'm starting on this portion. So that's that. And I've basically changed it up 3 times since then. Oh, I spilled some more stuff. Alright, since I spilled this, I'm going to work some more on my Hello Kitty Sow. Part 7 came out, so it's almost out. I'm frogging this because I screwed up somewhere over here. So I got to frog all this back. Karopi came out, so, and I decided I'm just going to keep working on this. This will probably become a nice pillow once I'm done. That is the plan. I might have to learn how to sew. Let's put that over there. And then I'm also going to work on my tea time that I started last year. So this is where we're at. Whoops, backwards. I'm definitely nearing the home stretch. I know I got to fill this in, and then I got to fill this stuff in. So this is in the home stretch as well. A lot of these are in the home stretch, and I want to just finish them up. Giving them some love and making them go through the rotation. And then this is what I added last in, and this is, I got to work on Spooked, because there's probably going to, there's more Halloween stuff coming up that I want to work on. And then, the last one of my whips I'm planning, it's my Hogwarts castle that I started. And this is where this is our starting point. Probably should, for the blog post, put, so this is where I'm at. I feel like Wilson. Anyone who's watched Home Improvement will know what I'm referring to. Alright. So that would also mean with these new plans that also means with these plans that I might have to put the HAEDs away. And oh, that's why it's off. So my HAED, if I'm still feeling it, then my HAEDs will come up. So I might actually be, so that might be 19. I might be working on 19, heck, 20 projects this month, and then the last 2 other whips would probably be both my HAEDs, since I haven't given Mini Universe and some love in a while. So 20, and that's changing it again. So again, all this is subject to change, and we'll see. Alrighty, let's see. It's actually shorter than I thought it'd be. This is what I've been trying to shoot for in terms of the size of my video. So I think with that said, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'm gonna try to post more often, but life happens, right? So with that, happy May. Don't get too crazy. Oh, I forgot to mention, my Star Wars one I probably will do on May 4th. The plan was to work on it May 4th, May 14th, and May 24th. So, but if I take it with me to New York, then it might be shifted. Anyway, these are my plans. Again, everything is subject to change. I mean, this is my hobby, and it should be fun. So with that, happy stitching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!